YouTube faithful, what's going on? No video today because the webcam is on the fritz. I'm still out of town. I returned back January 4th. If you're new to the channel, what I do is I cover PrizePicks, ParlayPlay, Sleeper, Chalkboard, all the fantasy pick'em sites, and I give you the pros, the goods, the bads, the ugly, both sides of the coin. I focus on teaching you how to become a winning fantasy sports player. Hopefully you make a few extra dollars in your hobby that you love, because most of you guys are going to do this every single day. So if you're new to the channel and you're looking for a new content creator for your sports, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and leave me a comment and let me know if you're new here. Like I said, normally there'll be a green screen behind me and you'll see my beautiful face, but while I'm out of town, there's no green screen, and I didn't feel like fixing the box today, so I wanted to get this out. We got NFL and NBA, so without further ado, let's cover this and break this down. I'm going to try to get this done in 12 minutes flat. Can I get it done, chat? We will wait and see. Now, the popular play tab today, like every day, is where most of the obvious bonehead-esque type plays are going to be. Now, some of these plays are very crispy, as a matter of fact. They've already been moved. Some of them haven't. You're going to have to weed through this jungle if you want to find some dubs. I'm sure that a few of them are here. Sometimes the popular play tab sweeps. Other times it goes all chalk. Just like anything, a good play is a good play. So if you do go here, I recommend you tread lightly. I personally like to fade when everyone's on it. It just seems that they're going to hit the regression wall when that's the case. But you can find out for yourself, comment guy, because I'm talking about Collin Sexton today. 4.5 assists. We're going to talk about all the Sexton. I'm going to build a parlay play slip for you guys live, living color. But what are we doing with Collin Sexton? His usage rate has massively increased lately, folks. It's gone way up. His fantasy point per minute's increased. They're playing Denver. We're not afraid of Denver at all. It's not your grandma's Denver right now, okay? They're not the Denver team we know and love that would play solid defense. They're giving up a lot of points. However, Utah Jazz, they're their own breed and brand of poverty. Let me tell you, let me talk to you. They are very, very poverty as a team. But we only need one night, and you can see what I'm talking about here. Collin Sexton, in the last 20, has only covered this line 6 of 20. His PRA here at 26.5. But like I said, in the last 5 to 6 days, he's literally turned it up a notch. And if you look at this, his minutes, 31, 27, 36. Look at the minutes increases. This one, it was his lowest one in 5 games, but forget the 23s and 22s because I'm not interested in that. When this man gets minutes, 39, he had 31. 38, he had 31. 35 minutes, 32, 36, 27. Most likely, he's going to cover, okay? His points assist. I'm focused on his assist. His PRA is fine. He's technically considered a shooting guard, but he's also a point guard. Remember, in today's NBA, they swap around 1, 2. The 2 can be the 1 can be the 2, the 4 can be the 5, and vice versa. Just ask LeBron James, Giannis, and Joker. Joker could be a point guard if he wanted to be. But look at the overall matchup. Points allowed 24th, rebounds allowed not so crispy, assist allowed 30th, okay? Versus shooting guards, 29th assist allowed. For PrizePicks, even though it's a popular play, we're focused on his assists. I hate to do this. I don't like to do this, but I don't see a way around it, okay? If he plays these minutes, he's going to get there. But look at this. He's failed to exceed 4.5 assists in 11 of his last 13 games at home. That is normal. He shouldn't be getting 5 assists here because look at the minutes. If he's not getting the minutes, he's going to land on 4 of 3. We're looking for range of outcomes, 2 to 8. This is the last 5. That's why it's a popular play. The last 5 Kings are jumping out of their seats right now. But we can ride this train until we're forced off. His points assist, the matchup is good. It's all going to come down to whether Utah is going to give him the minutes he needs. He's going to need at a minimum 32 minutes to cover this line, okay? His assists, his points assist, his potential assists last game, 14, 7, 12, 10, 8. These numbers are too high for me to not take him at 4.5. I just have to take it. I'm going to give it a shot. I wouldn't anchor it by any means because it is a popular play, but his 24.5 PRA goblin, his points assist, any of that's fine with Sexton. But again, it's the Utah Jazz, so tread lightly. And then on the other side, if you want a run back, you go over here to Joker. A run back is taking somebody from the other side, hoping the game is a 1v1 skinny stack. You're hoping the game shoots out. I was able to get Joker at 11.5 rebounds. They bumped it to 12. Now the only thing here is his goblin. Let's investigate. Okay, so you could do Sexton Sexton and Joker 1v1 skinny stacks. And if you look at the head-to-heads, the last time he played him was on November 27th. Wasn't that Thanksgiving? I can't remember if that was or not. But he got 10, so he did cover 9.5. 16, 13. He's covered each time this season, 16 and 10. You can look at rebounds allowed. They're 15th, but Joker's matchup proof doesn't even matter. Overall, it's not a good matchup. They're third in rebounds allowed, but I do believe he gets his 9.5, so you could go 1v1 there. Again, it's not an anchor or anything. It's a boosted line on ParlayPlay, which is where we're going to take it today shortly. So that would be that. And then I'm going to talk about two more for this YouTube video. Next is going to be, it wouldn't be a Monday video if Yodani wasn't talked about. Yodani! The last video that I put out, everything hit, but Wemby's goblin points, which he hooked, which is absolutely hilarious because he was my favorite guy. He got injured in the third, came back. He got gate-kipped. He shot horrible. He cashed his blocks and steals, but he sold his points and he hooked his turnovers. But literally every other play hit from that video, which is what's hilarious about it. Same thing with the LaMelo Ball and Jordan Poole video. It's just hilarious when that happens. But Donovan Mitchell continues to surprise and continues to get this assist, and they're keeping it at 5. Now, my personal favorite one is Digabi at 3.5. Whenever PrizePicks has a 3.5, a 4.5, and 5, alarm bells are going off in my head, folks, because something isn't right. Something's up. That's a wide range of outcomes. Plus, they have the Demon at 6.5. If you go price shop him out, you can see his assist at 5. It's 5.5 on every other book. So you're still getting value here technically. Next would be his PRA. But again, whenever there's that many, it's just hard for me to feel good about it. But look at his last 20. He's gone over 5.5 assists in 10 of 20. And if you put it down to 5, he's literally pushed in 3 of those. So he's gone over 10 of 20, pushed in 3. But the range of outcomes, it's likely he's going to land on 5. Now, assists allowed, Golden State Warrior, they're 22nd in assists allowed versus point guard. They're 16th. Overall, they're 17th allowed. The head-to-head splits, he only got 4 when they played last time. I don't really care too much about that. I'm more concerned in this. He's just been facilitating a lot more. If he gets the minutes, he hasn't even played big minutes yet. We've yet to see a Donnie play like 40-ish to 38 minutes yet in a while. But look at the potentials. 10, 12. This isn't right because he had 5. How could he have 3, 9, 9, 14, 7? Sometimes you'll run into a glitch like that. But the point is here, folks, we're taking Yodani. Take whichever one you want. It's likely he's going to land on 5. He could get 6. The 3.5 is the, quote, safest one. It's not really safe. Nothing is safe in this game, but that's where he most likely will land, 4 to 5. So Yodani has to be considered, okay? And then the last NBA play I'm going to talk about, which, by the way, I do like a bunch others, but we're doing this quickly. I got to get through this quickly. I have places to be. Remember, I'm still out of town. Shaedon Sharpe, 21.5 points, rebounds. I'm not exactly sure why the books haven't shown this line any love, but also the Demon, in my opinion, is in play. It's absolutely cinema what's going on here. They're playing Philly, which I have no fear of. I'm not afraid of the Philadelphia 76ers stopping anybody. He's absolutely been trending in the right direction. Heck, Portland as a whole, all their players have been respecting coin way more frequently than before. Whenever they put Scoot Henderson, if he plays tonight, his assists or his RA are in play, I will most likely be taking Scoot Henderson's assist, depending on what it is. But you can see there's no head-to-head data this year. Last time he played, he did cover, but we don't care about that. But look at the last 10 with Shaedon Sharpe. 12-28, 12-26. We won't count this. They got blown out of the gym, okay? The last 5 since 12-19, he's been turning up. You want to know what else has been correlated with that? The minutes. He played 28 here, 30 here, only 24 here in the blowout, 30 here, 38 here. And he dropped 23, 5, 27. He's going to chuck. He's not that great of a high percentage shooter, but you know he's going to chuck. He doesn't get a lot of potential rebounds, but 8, 8, 5, 8. The matchup on paper doesn't look good for whatever reason, because it's absolutely crazy why the matchup isn't good on paper. Philly doesn't, I swear people go off against Philly all the time, but the analytical stats, it says otherwise. But I don't care. Points allowed 3rd, rebounds allowed 5. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to take Shaedon Sharpe, and I even think his Demon is in play. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay. Like I said, the books don't like it. My own projection model doesn't like it, telling me to take under, but I think you can get away with taking this. Even his fantasy score, he's just been doing too much lately. Like I said, since 12-19, and I've been taking him every night and he's been cashing me. So guess what? I'm going to ride that train until he forces me off. If he sells me, who cares? I'm still up mad coin on Shaedon Sharpe, so it is what it is. And if you want to get technical with it and fade it because of the analytics, go ahead. I won't begrudge you a bit, comment guy. But let's look at the market data. You can see here 21.5. It's pretty much a 50-50. His PRA minus 122. Like I said, the books aren't showing this line any love, so I'm assuming it's because of the matchup. That's what they're assuming, but I don't care. I'm just gonna take it. It is my favorite play for NBA pretty much right now. It could change when Henderson gets put up, but listen, if you don't like this play, because I am telling you this is going to be risky, this is a gut call on my part, he's been cashing me. If you're new to Shaedon Sharpe and you haven't been taking him, listen, Portland is a poverty team. They're not playing to win, they're just poverty, so you need to make that decision. I don't want to hear you crying and being like, Cap said this is the anchor, blah blah. Nah. Miss me with that. You choose your own anchors and your own darts. If you want to put them in one lineup, I don't care. If you want to put them in all your lineups, I don't care. But I'm not responsible for you. I'm just here giving you the data, a streamline of the good, the bad, and the ugly for these guys. And hopefully we can get some coin. Now, that's it for the NBA side, except I do want to give you some rapid fire. Norman Powell's Goblin. This is the most lucrative play on the board. This is my favorite play, but unfortunately, like I said, it's a Goblin. It would have been his points at 23.5. The matchup, crispy. Everything about this is crispy. This is Wemby 2.0, where it just seems too good to be true, but I will have significant exposure to Norman Powell's 19.5 Goblin line today. I suggest you guys have some exposure to it. You could even take his PRA Goblin if you'd like. He does get some rebounds. He does get some assists. Heck, and his Demon, he's been flirting with it for a while now. Look at the last 5, 29. He's been flirting with his Demon. If you want to take that, you could. I wouldn't begrudge you neither. It is what it is, but this is where you want to go. There's a lot of Clippers. And then if you needed a run back, you could. And there's other Clippers that I like, but I'm not going to get into it. And I will say this, though. Don't forget about Jordan Poole. Full playlist and lineup slips are posted in the Discord right now. We're going to transition over to the NFL, and we are going to cook that right quick. But before I do that, let's talk about NFL this weekend. Let's talk about NFL, okay? Look at the Saturday. McLaughlin, cash. Puka, cash. Burrow, cash. May and Herbert, cash. Sutton and Chase, cash. Actually, Sutton and Chase hooked. Herbert, he got pulled in the fourth. He hooked. Palmer, cash. And Lad the Donkey, cash. Chase Brown would have cashed, but he got hurt, so it is what it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays hit on Saturday and 2 chalk. Chase Brown and Herbert and the Sutton. So 7 and 3. Well, it's more than 7 and 3 because I gave multiple lineups, multiple lines for each player. But check out NFL yesterday. I'm sad I didn't get a video out for the YouTube faithful, but this is the Dub Club. This is where it was. Check this out. Saquon Barkley, cash it all. 1, 2, 3. Dorian Thompson, I said literally 2 lineups max, just starting having a QB. He's absolute poverty. They actually pulled this off, but he literally sold. I literally put this in 1 lineup, so it's not that big of a deal. So Tucker Kraft, cash. The Hawkinson combo with Tucker Kraft was my most favorite play on the board, bar none. Kraft actually cashed his Demon as well. That play with Hawkinson and Kraft was mint. His receiving yards cashed. Brian Thomas, cash. Brock Bowers, cash. Hill and Judy, cash. Love and Darnold, cash. Addison, cash. Jefferson, anytime TD, didn't cash. Bucky Irving, cashed. Mike Evans, cashed. Jonathan Taylor, cash. 1, 2, and I had Foster Moreau, by the way. Foster Moreau and Malik Neighbors as well, cash. Taylor, Evans, Bucky, Addison. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 1. 10 and 1. 10 and 2 if you count Jefferson's anytime TD, which was a total dart. Yesterday, NFL. A lot of people got dubs. You could have too. Guys, this is the key. Mix and match. I'm in an arena state right now, so it's totally poverty. I've been getting 5 of 6 since I've got down here, just getting my money back. It's killing my December ROI. 2 days left to get a dub. I promise you I'm going to try my hardest before I leave here to get an arena full 6 of 6. And then my NFL and NBA projections are already up. They're live. My NFL projections for tonight's game look just like this. They're live right now, as well as NBA. It's all in the Discord, as well as my lineups. Yesterday, this was a lineup that I posted. Wemby Cash, Jaden Cash, Zacchaeus Cash, Jaden Cash. Bijan had 13.5. He chalked. Naz Reid hook. That should have been 6 of 6 sweat free at 100 on that, but I post my lineups there for you guys to tail most of them. I like when you guys mix and match and make your own reads there. That is the optimal solution. And then you also get access to the live streams, which I do 6 days a week when I'm in town. So right now, the gold package is right here. You can go to buy now, CaptainCrush.net. It's $24.99 a month. You're going to get your coin worth. 3,400 subs have signed up, guys. We have a great community. You guys make it what it is. I appreciate you guys. Use the promo code Curry, all lowercase. It'll give you your first month for $15 for new members. So make sure you guys get in there. I return to full-time live streams January 4th. I will see you guys in the mix. Don't be poverty. If you do come in, let me know. Say hi to your boy Crush. Now let's go finish this NFL, and then I'm going to cook a 2-man or a 4-man on Parlay Play live for you guys too. I'm flying through this here. All right, so we got a extremely high NFL total today, 50.5 to be exact, which is crazy. Somebody was telling me about the weather, but I don't really know. We'll have to wait and see closer to weather time. But look, 3.5 point spread, close spread, 50.5. Automatically, my projection model's putting everything that could be high. It's crazy. But I'm going to limit from this game. I don't want to have too much NFL tonight. But there is 3 things that I want to discuss. First of all, Jake Bates, the kicker, his field goals, 100% in play. 1.5 field goals made, his fantasy score. They've been kicking a lot more recently. You could even do this, the 122.5. And whenever it's a 3-point spread primetime game, the longest yard is always in play. I don't care. Any of the kickers, fine. They hit more than they don't hit, okay? That's what you need to understand. They're not going to hit every night, but when it's a 3-point spread, high total, primetime game, you can take the field goal kickers, period. I don't care what you think. They're always in play. They're not going to hit every time, but they're 100% in play. So that's automatically right out of the gate. And then if you even go look at the market data, 7.5 kicking points, and the field goals, this is probably going to get removed to a goblin, and this is probably going to get bumped. So you have that right there for you guys. You can take the kicker and feel fine about it, okay? If it sells, it sells. Now let's talk about George Kittle. You want to talk about a man who's due. He's due a touchdown, but look at this fantasy score. He's hit 14.5 fantasy points in 8 of his last 10. He's a beast on primetime. The last time he played them was last year. He didn't do anything. Maybe he remembers that. Maybe he wants to come out and crush tonight. Look at his receptions. Versus tight ends, they're second in receptions allowed, but overall they're 21st in allowing receptions. They do cover the tight ends pretty well. They're not giving up anything to tight ends, but here's the deal. George Kittle isn't your normal tight end. He's a wide receiver that's in a tight end's body. Don't care. Overall, 28th in receiving yards allowed. I'm not worried about the individual matchup, even though they probably will try to focus on locking him down. But I still think he's going to be able to get it done, guys. I just still think he's going to be able to get it done. But because of the matchup, I think you need to take his goblin. But here we go. Anytime touchdown demon is for sure in the mix. And then if we do price shop Kittle real quick, you can see everything is juiced under. But do you really want to take under on George Kittle? I think this one could be okay, actually. Kittle and Sam Laporta under 112.5. That could be okay. His receiving yards at 68.5. It was 69. They're going to keep moving it under. All his fantasy scores. Like I said, the matchup is not good. That is the one position they guard well, but the Lions defense is in shambles. Kittle is going to be at home, primetime game, all the eyeballs. I think this, and where is it? This right here, I think all of these, okay, obviously you're going to get paid more if you go with this, but these two, I don't see a world where Kittle doesn't get that done. Yes, he could sell, he could just get totally locked up, but it's a very hard sell. I don't see it in a lot of outcomes. You guys decide for yourselves. Do what you're going to do with Kittle. I showed you the analytics. It's not good on the matchup side. And he hasn't got a touchdown in a couple of games, 4 to be exact. Primetime game, you know he's going to show out. I think you got to have some split exposure to this. Not a lot, but some. And then Purdy, 1.5 pass TDs. That could be something you could get down with too. And then on the other side, you got Gibbs. There's no Monty now, so Gibbs is back there all in his lonesome. I think he's Gabby. Rush yards. Crispy. His anytime tutty obviously has to be considered. And then where is it? His Rush plus receiving yards are always in play, but my favorite one for the Gib man right now is probably going to be one of these two. 2.5 or 3.5 receptions. Cap, all it is goblins? Yeah, in football, the goblins play different, okay? It's like kind of like baseball. NBA is where they pay the least, but football, half a point is very, very big when you're talking about receptions. So I think either one of these are fine. You got to target Gibbs in this matchup. I don't know what to target him. This was at 124 like 10 minutes ago, this line. And I thought it was insane. Now it's all the way down to 114. Let's see what they price it at now. This is crazy. A 10-point move. People took over at 124 too. I didn't touch it. I took the Goblin. I think it's still being juiced under. It is. That's crazy. Like I said, it's a 50.5 point total, but everyone is juiced under. But I'm burying the lead because my favorite is actually Jameson Williams, 49.5 receiving yards. And what's crazy about Jameson Williams is this. If you don't take Gibbs, Bates, Gibbs, whatever, mix and match what you want. I'm just here giving you the options, trying to convert it into a smaller board. But check this out. He has 2 lines. Why would you take it at 51.5? Don't. Take it at 49.5. It's obviously an error. They both pay the same. This is what I took. It's my favorite NFL play. So there you go. That's all I'm going to discuss for NFL for now. But like I said, I am going to build a parlay play lineup with you guys. It's already preloaded. I got 20 on there. I'm going to build it live. Kittle is a payout boost right now. 49.5 receiving yards. It's a payout boost. Joker, 11.5 rebounds, 1.68. He's 12 on PrizePicks. My boy Shaedon Sharpe. Remember I told you guys about the Sexton thing? Check this out. 26.5 PRA pays less than 25.5 PRA. It's kind of like a little glitch thing. Taking it here, and then Shaedon Sharpe, 21 points, rebounds, 20 to win 7.7x, all in 154, 4 of 4. Right there. There it is. The link for Parlay Play is in the description. It'll use code CRUSH, or you can use it independently. They'll give you a full deposit match, a free square, and I give you 30 days of my Discord, which will get you my live streams, projections, plays, everything, access to the community. You got nothing to lose. It's a free roll. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you this to hit. You could tailor fade. I don't care what you guys do, bro. I don't. Tailor fade. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Kittle, I explained the matchup. Totally could chalk. Sexton, playing out of his mind. He's due regression. Sharpe, playing out of his mind. He's due regression. And then Joker, they blow him out of the gym, or he just doesn't care. That's how this chalks. How it hits? Kittle, primetime game. 49.5 receiving yards at home, 3-point spread, 50.5 point total. He soars. Sexton, playing out of his mind, trying to get more minutes, controlling the offense. He soars. Shaedon Sharpe, their team's in the dumpster. He's trying to lift them out of poverty. He shoots a lot. His shot falls. This soars. Nikola Jokic, he does Joker-like things. He drops 15 rebounds, 12 assists, and 30 points. The game stays close, and he soars. It's both sides of the coin. Which outcome is going to happen, which is most likely to happen? That is what you need to determine when you make your contest. Folks, I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, use code CRUSH on Parlay Play. DG Fantasy code CRUSH. They're all in there. I hook you guys up for signing up with 30 days of the cord. Here's the salute. You can't see it, but I'm giving it to you. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.